Welcome back.
In Dota, two teams face each other across a vast battlefield. The teams, called Radiant and Dire, are each made up of 5 players. Whichever team is able to destroy the opposing team's Ancient will claim victory.
They look like tree people.
Across the battlefield are scattered a number of important locations, from monster-infested jungles to the river, which divides the team's starting territories.
The map looks cool. Look at the detail. It's visually very nice.
As the match begins, each player chooses a hero from a diverse roster and then spends their starting gold on a handful of inexpensive items.
I hope I get to kill that Ancient. It looks cool.
Within each base are 3 sets of barracks, where uncontrollable units, called creeps, march forth. These creeps progress down one of the 3 lanes toward the enemy base. Each lane is protected by 3 defensive towers, which will attack advancing creeps or heroes. In the early stages of battle, heroes have yet to gather their strength and may wish to travel with their creeps for protection from enemy creeps and other forces. As the battle continues, heroes kill enemy creeps and enemy heroes to gain gold and experience. This will allow them to gain power and begin assaulting the enemy team's outer defensive towers.
Okay, if there's 2 in 2 lanes and 1 in 1 lane, well then where's the jungler person? Oh wow. Fire-breathing dragon bird. Oh, that is kick ass. So this person can play ranged and melee. Ooh. I like that. But that would be overpowered, so this must be his ultimate ability. And it's got a time limit on it. Shrink into a pumpkin. When time's up.
The river is the source of runes. Runes provide temporary but powerful bonuses. Heroes may sometimes find it safer to attack neutral creeps in the jungles, or they may gather to assault the mighty Roshan in his lair, hoping to harvest his resurrecting Aegis of Immortality.
Oh, that's the opposing team.
In time, a team will become powerful enough to advance their forces into the enemy base, where they may destroy the enemy barracks to grant themselves mega creeps in that lane.
Okay, that tune that was doing the electrical stuff looked cool, but she went down awfully fast. Fire-breathing dragon bird is just whooping
Once they have
butt.
breached the enemy's inner defenses, the team must attack and destroy the Ancient to claim victory.
Okay, I want to see that scorpion one because it looks like his... Yeah, it's like he hits, spins in a circle, hits, spin in a circle. That would drive me insane. Oh, that looks kick-ass. Nice.
Time for target practice.
Okay, that's my mid tower. So I guess I'm not the fire-breathing dragon bird. That's their mid lane tower. Oh Lord, get all the suggested items, buy a courier, and select an initial ability. Okay. Let me get the courier. Now, the reason why I included that video, this is the tutorial for Dota 2. And I included that video because it is part of the tutorial. I'll do this while I talk. And if for people that are not familiar with these type of games or MoBA games, for those that aren't familiar, I figured that tutorial would better explain what's going on, particularly since I'm not exactly sure what's going to go up with this lane now, or this tutorial on this lane. So my goal is in this thing is to get practice purchasing items and knock down their tower and defend my own tower. Now, I didn't get a chance, the option, would you shut up? To pick my tune. It gave me the tune to play, which I'm sort of glad that they picked a range one, because after looking at that at the video, yes, I was, that fire breathing bird dragon thing is awesome. Okay, there's absolutely no doubt about it that that thing is awesome, but I'm not sure that I'm ready to play melee, and I'm going to explain why. And with range, I can sort of pick these things off. Dota 2 redid the tutorial area not too long ago. I did not play the previous one, so I cannot speak on what the quality was of the second one. And it just recently, Dota 2 just recently went open beta where anybody could get it. Now, there were a lot of Dota keys floating around, but I did not get into MOBAs until, let me rephrase that. I've been watching them for quite some time, but there are some things that I just did not understand, and without a concrete answer, it's like, well, I would just get face palmed, and I'm going to explain what I mean in a minute. So I didn't get into it. Then I was talking to somebody who had gotten into League of Legends. I'm going to call it LoL, and said you ought to try it because you can play with these bots in the beginning, and you won't know until you try. So I said, okay, fine, I will try. So I started off with LoL and did not get very far at all. And I'm going to tell you why. And this may be the bad part of watching a lot of these Twitch streams where the competitions and whatnot and different players. Like Skara. I like to watch Skara and Phantom Lord. And okay. So I get in the tutorial and got trolled by the bots. No matter what lane I went in, 2 other people would come in the lane with me. Now, I know there's not... I gotta watch my gold. There's not supposed to be that many tunes in one lane. But no matter what lane I go in, and I thought that... it gave me a tune just like this. Matter of fact, it was arranged, except it was an archer instead of a shooter, like a hunter kind of thing. But they're very similar tunes. And like I said, no matter what I did, there would be 3 tunes in my lane. So I never knew what lane that tune was supposed to play in. And that's huge, because when you go to play a normal game, I am going to kill this champion. I'm killing you. You got to say what lane you're going to play in, and I'm not being taught how to play into the lane. So I sort of faced walled on that real fast. That and the way that you make goal in this game. The way you make goal in this game is one of the ways is you see these little mobs that there's some on the red side, there's some on my side, and they're your creeps. That's what they call the creeps. And the only way you get gold is if you are the last person. You see, I didn't get any gold there. I was not the last person or I did not get the final blow. Let's put it like that. When you get the final blow, you get gold. So the way that you farm for gold in this game is you get the final blow on these creeps. And I'm getting better at that. It's definitely something you got to practice at, or at least for me. There's probably some people that went in and sort of mastered that. I got to get out of here. But I have had to master that. So, and it wasn't that I wasn't able to purchase the things that I needed in LoL. It was more of I couldn't get the lane straight, and it bothered me. So, meanwhile, I found out that Dota 2 had went public, and I had gotten in the queue to download it because they don't let you download it all at once because they want to keep everybody at once because they want to keep the servers stable. So I was able. I think it took about 24 hours for me to be able to download it, and I didn't play it right away because I was playing LoL. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to try Dota 2 because most people say that LoL is easier to get into than Dota 2, and anything is easier than Heroes of Newerth on. And I've never played Han, so I can't talk about it. But for some reason, I have no desire to play it. And I'm not exactly sure why. And I'm going to try to work on that because I've already doomed the game and never... Ooh, wait. Yes! That feels good. So anyway, I have damned the game mentally. I don't know why. And I have no basis for that. And I try not to do that. So I'm going to probably at one point, after I'm more skilled, get in there. So anyway... I get in this game, and there's a 6-part tutorial. I think I'm on the 3rd part. I'm like halfway through here. And the first thing it did is it explains to you what your character is supposed to do, teaches you how to kill the creep, what the creep is, the last kill thing. And then there's this movie, and then it's this right here, where it's teaching you, how to what needs to be done on the mid lane. And I'm assuming that it's similar with the other lanes. But now in the video, this tune was in the bottom lane, I think. I'd have to go back and look, but that's one thing that I don't understand is which tune. I don't want that face palm before the freaking game even begins, where I pick my champion and I say I want to go bottom lane, and they're like, lol, lol as in ha 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 ha, not League of Legends. You're supposed to be, that's a top or a mid, not a bottom. I don't even want that. So I have been trying to work with that and this last kill thing so that I can earn enough gold to get what I want. Now, not what I want, what I need to successfully survive. Now, if you look right here, I'm seeing some behavior on this bot. That champion is being very, very nice. All I have to do is move out of his range, and he just stops. He doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't come and aggress me in any way. And if you notice, he's just basically walking around with that axe. Drinking water. He's not really attacking. So I realize that it's not going to be this easy. I get it. But one thing that this tutorial does do is the way that you pick it. I can play this tutorial, this one part, to practice on this one area indefinitely. I can just keep going in. And my goal with this, I was able to purchase all the items, and so far I haven't had to heal or anything. I have been playing ranged appropriately. Now, I don't know if I have been farming gold as fast as I should. Probably not, because this last kill thing is, new to me. But there's areas where I can improve. I don't know what the proper timing is. Like in StarCraft 2, there's timing for things. You're supposed to buy things within a certain time and make sure you don't have, too many resources, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm assuming this game is very similar to that, where there's some things you want to get right off the bat within the first 3 minutes of the game, or the first how long this particular thing should have lasted. Maybe it should have only been like 8 minutes. And I don't expect to be able to do that, as a new player, because then I'd be pwning the game. I understand that. But I don't see the problem in practicing, 5, 10 times to get into the mental attitude of, I have X amount of gold. This is how much this costs. I need to buy this now. You see what I'm saying? Or let me practice this last kill thing before I move on. Let me master something, or not master it, but let me get it down first before, I move on to the next area. And that's where I disagree with LoL being easier to get into than Dota 2. I think with the way that they have redone the tutorial, I think that Dota 2 is now easier to get into than LoL. Particularly from what I'm told, particularly because of what I was told, that all the champions are available to you. Oh, God, iced water. It's like the best. Anyway, all the champions are available to you, so you are able to, or at least this is what I'm thinking, is once I pick a champion that I want to play, maybe one or two, I can from out the gate start mastering those champions and just play them and play them and play them and play them until I, get it down, and maybe play, pick a mid, a bottom, and a top champion, and just learn how to play those, so that when I get into a regular game, I will not be put in a position to play a lane that I'm not familiar to playing, or a position, if I am stuck playing a tune I've never played, a champion I've never played, I will have an idea on how to play it. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to know what you guys think. Oh God, I gotta run. Yeah, so I'm curious what you guys think. If you haven't played Dota 2, you might want to check it out. I'm putting this video up because I'm hoping I'm not the only one that has been intimidated in playing these, because they don't really understand. And just like Eve, I put my Eve videos up because I wanted to inspire others. This is going down. Oh, God. Anyway, I wanted to inspire others. So let me know. Do you like Dota 2, LOL, Han? Let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one.